In the year 2027, the world was a seamless tapestry of transactions. From a morning coffee to a new pair of shoes, everything was just a tap away. Leo, a designer with a love for efficiency, found it all wonderfully simple. Then came the announcement. The government, citing the need to combat crime and tax evasion, declared a new era. Physical cash would be phased out, replaced by a single, mandatory central bank digital currency. The new currency was, quote, programmable. The government could ensure stimulus funds were spent only on food or rent. They could instantly freeze the assets of criminals. It was a perfectly efficient system, designed for the greater good. But not everyone was convinced. It's a step toward total control, his friend Ilara argued. Every transaction, every purchase is a record. What about our privacy? What about our freedom? The world was at a crossroads. Was this new system a necessary tool for a modern economy or a dangerous step towards total government control? The great debate raged on, a question of efficiency versus freedom. In one reality, efficiency won. Financial crime became a thing of the past. Welfare payments were perfectly targeted, and tax collection was seamless. The economy hummed with a new, frictionless rhythm. But the system had a dark side. When a group of protesters gathered to speak out against a new policy, their accounts were instantly frozen. The system was perfectly efficient, but there was no financial privacy. Leo watched the news, a cold feeling in his stomach. The efficiency he had once celebrated now felt like a cage. He could buy his coffee, but he couldn't help his friend. The system worked perfectly, but at what cost? In the other reality, freedom won. The digital currency was rejected, and people held on to their cash and cryptocurrencies. We protected our privacy, they said, and our right to choose. But this freedom came with its own problems. The black market thrived, and tax evasion became rampant. During a crisis, it was difficult to deliver aid to those who needed it most, as the government couldn't easily track who had what. Leo tried to send money to a family member in a disaster zone, but the process was slow and complicated. The freedom he had once celebrated now felt like a burden. The society was less governable, and it was the most vulnerable who paid the price. Both worlds had their promises and their perils. The digital currency switch was not a simple choice between good and evil, but a complex human dilemma. It was a question we all had to face. What are we willing to trade for a better tomorrow?